What's up, guys? Guns from the Grave. And today we're going to be talking about a little more in depth and it's about the RPG SK75 that I received in the mail a couple weeks ago. Basically, we're just going to be going over a little more detail of what I did not say in the unboxing video. Also going to let you guys know what I plan to be doing with these things, because it's not just going to be a collection item. So let's first get into what the RPG SK75 is. Basically, it's a portable, disposable, single-shot anti-tech weapon, which is developed in about around the 1970s by Czechoslovakia. It fires a 68 millimeter grenade. So yeah, it's a projectile, not a rocket. It is effectively used about 300 meters, maximum range about 1,000 meters. So it's recommended for light tanks and armored tracked vehicles. So just a little overview. All right, so the RPG 75 comes in different versions. So what we have right here is the SK, which is just designated for firing preparation, target aiming, and triggering. So it doesn't contain any types of explosive or spotting charge. There's also the RPG CV75, which is designated for firing practice and contains a 7.65 millimeter barrel, and it's also reusable. There is also the NH, which is designated for training ball firing, and it's identical with the combat version, only with an inert projectile. And then they have the RPG-75TB, which was an improved version with thermobaric projectile introduced in about 2009. But today, we're just going to be talking about the SK version, which comes in black. I believe the actual RPG RPG-75 that shoots projectiles comes in an ODG green. But you see that this is taken apart, and that's because I plan to be doing something with this, which we'll talk about towards the end of the video. But today we'll just be talking about, how you get it and pretty much the details about the SK75 version. All right, so once you receive this in the mail, it's pretty much going to be shut tight, with this slammed in there. Basically, over time, this plastic part expands, and it's really hard to yank this thing out. So what I had to do to get this out and move freely was I had to throw it in the freezer, basically, for about an hour, almost 2 hours. And once it froze, I guess what really happens is this shrinks back to its normal size, I guess. But once it was frozen, I was able to twist it and turn it. So basically, I took it out. It locks to about this part. It has some screws and a lock that you pretty much have to unscrew. And I was able to pop it out. So basically, if this were something that you didn't plan to convert into something else, you would want to do that to get this out so you could sand this down and then put it back in and be able to, so it can move in and out freely. But I will not be putting this back in because I'll be converting this. But let's just go over how it was before, I take this all apart and stuff. Okay, so that's your front sight, and then you have your rear sight tucked in here. One thing I didn't notice in the unboxing video is that, it has different sights. So you see the N, then you see the plus sign, then you got the negative sign. So you have different settings to go with the front sight, for different height levels. I usually just keep it at the end, which is, I guess it's neutral in the middle. So then You have your front sight button right here. So I'll give you a demonstration. Pop it out like that. And there you have it. Got your front and your rear sight, and it pretty much uses the pop out for the front sight. You see mine's is decked out a little bit. If you're into 3D printing guns, you already know what that's all about. I'll tell you guys where to find this cool stuff later in the video. So then, basically, to close this out, you just close it like that. This, you just tuck it in, just like that. It's easy to go. And already comes with the, you know, so you can carry it. Got the earbuds that come along with it, but you know, they're just simple earbuds. I like it to keep it in the original packaging, but they're just some normal disposable earbuds that you just use, you know, for the loud going off of the projectile. All right, just had to move my camera over a little bit. Okay, so what you have right here is the, I guess what you call the trigger. Right here is the safety, which prevents this from moving. There's also another safety right here that you push down, which will allow you to push the trigger. I guess you would call this right here is the firing pin. So once this basically is pulled out all the way, you know, this thing telescopes. Basically, it will hit this right here. So this will clamp down, hit that, and the projectile will go boom down from there. All right, so there's also instructions along, which will pretty much tell you how to operate the thing. Like I said, it is a one-time use. So once you use it, you're supposed to, you know, continue with the flank, and I guess just drop this and, you know, go with your rifle. But basically, let's go over the firing mechanism. So basically, like I said, you have this safety. So you're gonna let that go, and it's attached by a little string right there. So now, what you have right here is the, I guess, the trigger safety. So all you have to do is once you let this down, you're gonna push this forward, and that's gonna let this go. Let's do a demonstration. There you go. So it would hit that, and the projectile will go off. And since this is a training device, we can put this back. So basically, I'm just gonna pull it down, just like that. Also, this won't move if you don't push this down. So you have to push this down and release this for this to go. So I'll put it back just like that. Now, thing's not going anywhere. Okay, so we can do a firing demonstration just to see what it looks like. How it would fire if there was a projectile in there. So let's take a look. All right, so basically, gonna get this, get your sights ready. If I can find it. Get your sights ready. Flip that off. You're gonna hold it like that, and then your other finger, it's basically, you have this on your shoulder, obviously, and then it'll go off, it'll go boom. So there you go. All right, so that's basically, if you wanted just a collector's item, cool little addition to the house. You know, it's a cool conversation starter. Talk to people about it. And let's get this put back. So yeah, if you just wanted this as an RPG, just to show off your friends, make sure you unfreeze, well, I'm sorry, you freeze it, so you can pop this out and then sand it down until it can, so you can put it back in and telescope it and stuff and put it back in and lock it and everything. But like I said, I'm not putting this back in because I'm doing something else with this. So those will be the steps that you wanted if you just wanted to keep it as a cool paperweight. But what I'm going to try to do with this is to convert this thing into a firework launcher. And I'm not just talking about, you know, lighting it and dropping it in there and hoping it does something. I'm talking about shooting this, let this go to ignite the actual firework and go off. So yeah, talk about that a little bit. If everything goes right, I'll show you another video. Basically, this is a beta project with Glocknofsky Industries. Basically, you'll be getting rid of the dummy projectile, getting that out of here, replacing some other 3D printed parts, and you know, the PVC tube that comes with the mortar launchers. Make this thing shoot off actual projectiles. I don't have the readme. I'm kind of just doing this thing day by day. It will also require some primers, some 209 primers, and some Pyrodex P, I believe they call it, to make this thing work all the way. So once I get all the parts and start putting together, I'll make another video and demonstrate it going off. But yeah, if you wanted to get in on this beta, go to glocknofskyindustries.com and click on the Discord icon, and that'll take you straight to the Discord, which will give you a little more information on what we're doing here. He also has his own YouTube channel, I Print Shit. That's his name, and he will show you a demonstration of it actually working. So it does work. I just have to make one of my own. And shouts out to the gang, also Dianexus, who inspired us to get the RPG. But IPS is the one who said, hey, let's turn this into a launcher. And I happened to be in Discord. I said, let me get in on that. So I bought myself an RPG launcher. It was going to be a paperweight, but I said, no, let's step this up a bit and let's turn this into a firework launcher too. So I will return with more information on that. Also, if you see the sweet decals on my RPG, we've got the Guns in the Grave holographic sticker. We've got the Weapon Charm. I've got the Rails Down Gang holographic sticker as well. If you want cool stuff like this to, you know, put on your gun or put it on anything, put it on your keys, it's a keychain, put it on your 3D printed arc, you know what I'm saying? I will be opening a website soon. Within 2 weeks, I'll probably do another promotional video on that. Yeah, I'll be dropping a link pretty soon to where you can get some really cool gear. And people will know you're in the 3D printing community if you have this stuff specifically, you know, rep your gang. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to go over. Was just a little more in detail about the RPG. SK75, tell you what it was, just show you more all the parts, what it does, how it works, and what I'm going to be doing with it in the future. So till next time, hopefully next time you guys see me, this thing will be shooting stuff out of it. See you guys later. Thank you for tuning in. And also, since we're on the subject of Glocknofsky Industries, aka I Print Shit, with his beta for the RPG, He's just about to release. I don't know if this will be released by the time this video comes out. He's also doing the beta for the Glocknofsky. I might as well just talk about it. I did shoot it before. I did have to grab some parts from this and put it on another build, but man, this thing is awesome. This is called the Glocknofsky. So if you see it in the Discord, check this out as well. This is 3D printed as well, printed rails down gang, as you see. But basically, yeah, it has 2 triggers and everything. It's basically just 2 Glocks stuck together. I will add some video of this too, because I took it to the range and it's one of the most fun times I've ever had at the range. It's really fun as hell. He's got different stipples. I chose the Louis Vuitton stipple and I painted it. Was too lazy to get both sides. I just wanted some cool pictures. So I just painted one side, but you can paint both. He has other awesome stipples, and man, had a great time. Yeah, it has 2 magazines in it and everything. Stuck. There we go. Yeah, so double Glock, aka the Glocknofsky. Go print one today. I'm out.